Let's get right to Mark Lou at the desk. Mark.
Yeah, Rachel. So this is, as you said, major breaking news. It looks like an explosion has injured at least 3 firefighters, possibly 4 in the Wilmington area. Firefighters were responding to a crash involving a big rig, and this is all that's left of the big rig. But you can see there is still fire here. Now, just about 30 minutes ago, we heard the Mayday call out on the LAFD fire channels. This is something very rare. They only do that in extremely dangerous, critical situations. They said they had firefighters down. We believe there are 3 critical injuries to Los Angeles City firefighters here as they were responding to this accident or crash involving this big rig. Now, we are hearing information that there was some sort of tank there that was pressurized, possibly 3,000 PSI, that may have exploded. They have already transported 3 firefighters to Harbor General, that's Harbor UCLA, with critical injuries. 1 more firefighter with moderate injuries may still be on scene. They are treating them there. But you can see that apparently used to be a big rig there. It is still burning. They said firefighters, the commander there had told them to back off this area because they actually used a phrase here, IDLH, that's immediate danger to life or health. That's what they described this incident as, an IDLH incident. Which also is very rare to hear. This is a critical incident for Los Angeles City firefighters. Now, you can see they have backed off. They said about 60 to 100 feet away from the wreckage of that big rig there. And you can see more firefighters certainly down there with that ambulance. Perhaps that moderate injury firefighter is there awaiting transport also to Harbor UCLA, which is not that far away. This is taking place in the Wilmington area on Alameda. This is just north of the Port of Los Angeles. And you can see it doesn't appear to me that there's anyone on that stretcher. Oh, actually, there perhaps maybe is no one on the stretcher right now. So if there is a moderate injury firefighter, they may be in the ambulance as already. But 3 critical injuries here from this explosion, and now firefighters at the scene are working together to figure out a best way to approach the wreckage there of that big rig and get the remaining fire out. But they did say there is still a pressurized tank there somewhere that is heating up in that fire, so they do not want to approach and risk another explosion. So Rachel and Rudabeh, we're going to keep SkyCal here and monitor this. I've got assignment editors at the assignment desk in the newsroom also working to get in contact with LA City Fire to get more information about the status of those firefighters that were injured here.
And Mark, you mentioned that code is unusual to hear. What goes through your mind when you hear that?
Well, it's very rare. I mean, I heard on the scanner myself here 2 codes that you rarely ever hear, and one is an actual mayday from firefighters. I could hear him breathing through his mask, calling for a mayday, that they had firefighters down, and then the commander saying, we have an IDLH, immediate danger to life or health incident here, so we need to back all of our personnel off of that fire there. Very rare to hear because, such an important situation needs to be handled with extreme safety, and it's what firefighters are doing right now to make sure that there are no further injuries out there at the scene.
Yeah, that area is an industrial area near the Port of LA, like you mentioned, Mark. And fortunately, that wasn't a residential area, so this could have been much worse, but certainly our best to those injured firefighters.
Yep.